Introducing Deluxe Materials Eze Epoxy Putty. If you are a plastic or railroad modeller, you will be excited to hear about Deluxe Materials Eze Epoxy Putty. Designed for rapid customizing of plastic, resin, wood and metal models. This two-part fast curing putty is pre-measured for accurate mixing of the two parts. It sets in 10 to 15 minutes, giving plenty of working time to a tough, lightweight plastic. Suitable for filling and sculpting, Eze Epoxy Putty can be readily shaped, sanded and painted once fully cured. Unlike other putties, it will not shrink or crack. To use, remove the putty from the foil wrapper. Peel away the clear film and cut off the desired amount with a knife. Simply knead the soft putty between your fingers, mixing the two components together. In a few minutes, a smooth consistency and uniform colour will be achieved. The putty remains workable for around 10 to 15 minutes. The putty is more malleable in a warm environment and can be moulded and formed into any shape. Eze Epoxy Putty can be rolled out flat. To do this, sprinkle a little talcum powder onto a cutting mat and onto the putty. Use a length of rod, plastic, metal or wood, in the same way as you'd use a rolling pin to flatten pastry. To ensure a consistent thickness, add further talcum powder to allow lift and peel the putty from the mat at regular intervals, flipping it over and rolling to the desired thickness. Now let's look at the putty in two modelling applications. First up, a simple route to creating tarpaulins for railway wagons, as well as lorry loads and many other scenic situations. Here you can see Eze Epoxy Putty being used to create lifelike tarpaulins for double O gauge open wagons. The putty is rolled out as thinly as possible before transferring it to the wagon. It proves to be resilient enough for the model to be handled freely. Once the putty has been rolled out, a little more talcum powder is sprinkled onto the upper surface and the putty is gently pressed onto the open wagon, being careful not to puncture the putty or allow it to sag excessively if the wagon is empty. Once happy that the tarpaulin conforms to the wagon's profile, excess material is trimmed with a knife. To remove any fingerprints or tool marks, a cotton swab dipped in warm water can be used. The putty remains workable for about 15 minutes and once hardened, the shape of the cover will allow it to grip the wagon effectively. Once cured and painted, the tarpaulins are rugged as well as looking the part. And here is another use, to create paved roads. You might want to use clay, but that can crack, and Eze Epoxy Putty will save you time. Roll the putty out, peel it up, and lay it onto a bed of Deluxe Materials tacky glue. Add a little more talcum powder to the top of the putty and roll it out further, until the area is covered as evenly and flatly as possible. A further sprinkling of talcum powder precedes the textured rolling pin. Rolled in one direction and with gentle pressure applied evenly over the length of the tool. The rollers are easily cleaned with warm soapy water. Eze Epoxy Putty is ideal for many types of uses in scale plastic modelling. The bedding found in this World War I German bunker scene, or miniature sculpting figure work. The replication of distorted sheet metal as found on war-damaged military hardware, or the origination of custom-made pieces such as this lovely cauliflower that would be tricky to mould in plastic. So why should you choose Deluxe Materials Eze Epoxy Putty? It comes in a pre-measured format for accurate and easy mixing. It has a perfect 10 to 15 minute working time. It is non-brittle, it will not shrink or crack like clay. It can be easily rolled into very thin films and is easy to mould or shape. It is fast curing, versatile, and like a putty, holds its shape well. The putty is easy to shape and can be smoothed with the aid of warm water, and tools can also be cleaned with warm water. It also has a long life and comes packed in a re-sealable protective foil bag. If you are a plastic modeller, this product is surely for you. You can find out more at the Deluxe Materials YouTube channel or visit the Deluxe Materials website where you can download a catalogue. Or why not visit your local hobby shop and ask for Eze Epoxy Putty by name.